of the state of Michigan versus Jeffrey Biggs Jr., 232366.
Good
Counsel?
afternoon, Christopher Shepke, appearing on behalf of my client. It's time we consent to the matter being heard via Zoom.
Okay, and Mr. Biggs, your name for the record, please.
Jeffrey Alvin Biggs Jr.
Okay, well, so Mr. Biggs is in custody based on a warrant this court issued October 3rd of 2024. He'd previously been arraigned in this matter, and so the court is indicating the warrant will be recalled. Set this for probable cause conference on December 4th.
9:45.
9:45 a.m. And as to bond counsel.
Your Honor, Esteban, my client is currently 38, no probation. He indicates he's not on probation or parole. He doesn't have any other pending cases. He lives with a friend in a local city. He does receive SSD for mental illness. He's had that since 2011. Indicates that he graduated high school in 2005. I know that financially he won't be able to make any monetary amount as it applies to posting. So we'd ask if a personal bond were not to be granted, we'd ask for a 10% or cash surety provision. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, so there's a few things going on here for Mr. Biggs. Let's see. So I'm just going to go through the procedural history here for a moment because it's important as this court determines what the bond is going to be in this matter. This matter is alleged to have occurred November of 23. The defendant was set to be here January 25th of 24. He failed to appear for his arraignment. Warrant was issued on January 31st. Sir, you'll have an opportunity in a moment. Then on June 6th of 24, this matter was supposed to be, it was scheduled for July 11th at 9:15 a.m. And then there was a writ that was sent because Mr. Biggs was in the Macomb County Jail. So on July 11th of 2024, the arraignment was held, scheduled this matter for probable cause conference July 18th. Defendant, the court ordered a $10,000 personal bond at that point, as defendant was serving a sentencing with an expected release date after the probable cause conference. On July 18th, the Macomb County Jail did not log in with the defendant for the probable cause conference, so the court adjourned it to August 1st. August 1st apparently was not a good date for the Macomb County Jail, so we adjourned it to August 8th. August 8th, Mr. Biggs was present. However, his attorney was late. Then, after Mr. Biggs was on Zoom for a while, the Macomb County Jail logged him off because they were tired of waiting for his attorney. So then the court waived the appearance of Mr. Biggs and then set it for an exam on September 5th of 24. On September 5th of 24, the preliminary exam was not held because Macomb County Jail would not release Mr. Biggs due to an arraignment in 41B District Court. Adjourned the exam to October 3rd of 2024. October 3rd of 2024, defendant failed to appear and was no longer Macomb County Jail. Immediate warrant to issue. That was the last we've heard from Mr. Biggs. Well, we didn't even hear from him that day either. And so what is it you want the court to know, sir?
I will tell you, I was in jail for the whole time, pretty much.
Well, when were you released, sir, from jail?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
And which case was that on? Because there seems to be a lot of them for you.
There's quite a few.
Right. So which case was this one on that you just were released from jail yesterday?
Disorderly person out of E-course.
A what?
Disorderly person out of E-course.
Okay, sir. Let's just clarify something here, all right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I may look young, sometimes I don't, all right? But I'm not stupid. You were released from custody from Macomb County Jail. When were you
Yes.
released from custody from Macomb County Jail? Because that was not yesterday.
No, that was the different, that was a different case. I was in, I think October, November of 2024.
Correct. Correct. So don't try telling this court that you didn't come to court because you've been in custody pretty much the whole time, because that's not accurate.
Oh, okay, never
Whatsoever.
mind. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant to say. But okay, man. You don't have to yell at me. I'm listening to you. Listen to your regular voice. You don't have to yell. It's okay, man.
Excuse
Okay.
me. You are not going to speak to me that way, sir. What I don't appreciate is for you being dishonest and misleading the court.
I didn't mislead the court.
You sure did.
Obviously, I've been in jail since.
Stop. You said I've been in jail the whole time, pretty much. That is what you said.
I meant to say I've been in and out of jail. I'm sorry, in and out of jail the whole time.
Then, sir,
Like this is a felony. This is a felony. So it should take precedent over any other case. But it
Sir?
doesn't for some reason. I don't understand why the court hasn't already brought me here. I've been arrested 4 times since I've been out. And you haven't brought me here for what reason? Because you don't have a case.
stop. Stop right now. First of all, I don't get to bring you here. That's on the police department. So I don't know what communication occurs between the police departments, sir, and whether or not there's a case or not. That's for the attorneys to determine if they want to present the case to the court. Once the case is presented to the court by way of preliminary examination, then the court will determine whether or not there's evidence or there's a case. So the court will also note that there is a preliminary exam scheduled. However, because you are already in the Macomb County Jail, then their local 41B was conducting an arraignment for you, which apparently took precedent over this court's case. And perhaps that is from the matter from Macomb County Sheriff, December 31st of 2023, felony assault with a dangerous weapon, 2 charges of that. So I can see why they kept you there and didn't log you back in. Nevertheless, sir, you're very much aware that this matter is pending. Whether you've been arrested 10 times or no times, you know this matter is pending, and you did not do one thing to address this matter at all. Did you email into the court, sir?
I don't have an email, man.
Did you come into the court?
I came to Wyandotte Dog Pound and picked up my dog. I
You
came to
what?
your police station to pick up my dog. I came to your police station and picked up my dog when it was stolen from me.
Hold on,
Yes, I did.
let me clarify, sir. The court does not have a police department. The city of Wyandotte has a police department, not the court. So it's not my police department. And what about your matter out of St. Clair Shores, sir?
That's been resolved.
Okay,
They gave me
so
a county year for it. I did a county year for cyberbullying, which is a whole strike on the First Amendment. That's neither here nor there.
for what?
That's a whole thing against the First Amendment, but that's either here nor there. I already done that. I did the jail time for it. It's over with.
Okay, so let's see. You have a matter from June of 2025 from eCourse, misdemeanor assault, and then you have another one from October 31st of 25 for solicit misdemeanor damage of property and solicit felony burglary. So which matter were you in custody
Burglary?
for until yesterday?
What is that burglary anyway? I never burglaried anyway. What are you talking about?
Those were your charges.
For
Oh,
what?
and then also public peace. So is that what you were just
I
released on
already
yesterday,
done time for those. I already did the time for those already.
sir?
What do you think? I just came from Wayne County Jail for doing the time for those.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
My question is, which one of those were you just released from custody from yesterday?
All 3.
Oh, okay, all 3. And so, sir, who do you live with in Newport?
Katrina, my friend Katrina.
And how long have you lived there, sir?
A long time. Not sure.
Okay. And you don't work?
No.
And so, sir, while you were in custody, were your Social Security disability benefits terminated?
Yes, ma'am.
And so have you started to receive those again?
No, ma'am. No.
And so then how are you supporting yourself then, sir?
What do you mean, ma'am? I've been in jail. I don't have to support myself. I don't have to support myself while I'm in jail. I'm in jail.
Well, you've been in and out of jail, you stated.
When I got out of prison, they gave him back to me. When I went to St. Clair Shores Jail for cyberbullying, which is a bullshit cause. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. You're on the record in court, so you need to
Okay.
really check your language.
Okay. Well, it's BS. It's a BS charge.
Okay.
I can say somebody is fat and smells like old hot dog water. That's not a crime. It's not a crime to say that.
To say what?
Never mind. I'm on the record. I'm going to give it to the simple. When I got to St. Clair Shores Jail, they gave me my check back. After 7 months, I had back pay. With back pay, I bought a car. With the car, I was going to and from Untouchable Tire. Okay, and then I got arrested again for something that happened in 2023 before this case even happened. Okay, I went to Wake County Jail. They shut off my check when I pled guilty. They shut off your check. Okay, when you plead guilty to a crime, they shut off your check. They shut off my check. So I currently do not have a check. Okay, am I making this any clearer to you? Because this is an LD courtroom. Apparently you're LD. Apparently. So can I please go back to my cell now? Because
I'm sorry.
To say to me. You just have to say. Can I go back to the cell? Can I go back to the cell?
What is an LD courtroom, sir?
Learning disabled.
Learning disabled.
Yes, ma'am.
You think this court is a learning disabled court?
If you give me no bond or give me whatever $10,000 bond, $100,000 bond, doesn't matter. Okay, just give me the bond and let's get on with this. You're dragging this on for no reason. You're gonna give me a bond. I'm not gonna pay.
Excuse me. Stop talking. Stop talking right now. I'm going to show you how much not learning disabled this court is, sir, because you are the one that's been dragging this case on for your failure to appear in court. So this is what this court's going to do. This court's going to issue a $25,000 10% bond. In the event bond is posted, GPS tethered through the Wayne County Jail, not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed. And sir, your lack of excuse me, I said stop talking, please. Your lack of respect for the court, sir, is not going to be tolerated. We'll see you back December 4th.
Thank you, Judge.
Have a good day. Let's go off the record. Mr. Shumke, you have cases this afternoon for pretrial that you're supposed to be in person for.